Welcome back to the Car Update. Imagine stepping into a world where cars are no longer just machines, but statements of power, wealth, and design that feels almost unreal. Today, we're talking about something that sits at the extreme edge of automotive imagination. The 2026 Mercedes EXEL ERO, a concept-inspired ultra-luxury machine that blends the legacy of the legendary Maybach EXEL ERO with futuristic engineering, digital intelligence, and brutal performance wrapped in a luxury shell. Before anything else, let's make one thing clear. This is not a normal production car. This is a vision, a machine designed for storytelling, for exclusivity, and for the kind of presence that turns silence into attention. The first impression is overwhelming. Low, wide, and impossibly long, the silhouette of the EXEL ERO feels like a moving sculpture. The body stretches like it was carved by wind itself. Every curve has purpose. Every angle has attitude. The front fascia is dominated by a massive illuminated grille that carries the Mercedes star like a glowing signature of dominance. It doesn't just sit there, it stares back at the world. The headlights are razor thin, almost like a digital blade slicing through darkness. They are not just lights, but expressions of intelligence, constantly adapting to road conditions and driver mood. The bonnet is long, muscular, and slightly aggressive, hinting that beneath this luxury surface lies serious performance engineering. When you move to the side profile, the design becomes even more emotional. The coupe-like roofline flows smoothly into a powerful rear stance. The proportions are exaggerated in a way that feels intentional, like the car is designed more for presence than practicality. Huge alloy wheels, deep wheel arches, and a low ground stance give it the posture of a predator, ready to move at any moment. At the rear, the design becomes futuristic yet minimal. A continuous LED light strip stretches across the width, glowing like a signature in the dark. The exhaust design, depending on the configuration, may be hidden or sculpted into aggressive dual outlets, reinforcing the idea that this is not just luxury, it is controlled aggression. Now imagine approaching this car in real life. You don't hear it first, you feel it. That silent weight of engineering and design presence that makes everything around it feel smaller. Step inside. The moment the door opens, the atmosphere changes completely. It is no longer a car cabin. It feels like entering a private luxury lounge designed in the future. The interior is wrapped in premium leather, brushed aluminum, and soft ambient lighting that flows through the cabin like liquid emotion. The seats are not just seats, they are fully adaptive comfort pods with massage functions, climate control, and memory positioning that adjusts based on driver posture and driving behavior. In front of the driver, there is a fully digital cockpit. Not just one screen, but a curved panoramic display that merges instrument cluster, infotainment, and AI assistant into a single, seamless interface. Everything responds instantly, as if the car already knows what you want before you touch anything. The steering wheel is futuristic, flattened slightly at the bottom, wrapped in fine leather, and embedded with touch-sensitive controls. It feels like something designed for both precision driving and luxury cruising. The center console is clean, almost minimalist, but powerful in functionality. A floating touchscreen allows full control over navigation, entertainment, suspension settings, driving modes, and ambient cabin customization. Voice command and AI assistants handle most tasks without physical interaction. Now, the atmosphere inside the cabin is where the EXEL ERO truly becomes special. Ambient lighting is not static, it moves. It reacts, it breathes with the rhythm of driving. In calm mode, the lighting is soft and warm, creating a relaxing, lounge-like experience. In sport mode, the colors shift into aggressive tones of red and electric blue, syncing with acceleration and engine response. Rear passengers are treated like royalty. This is not a standard coupe experience. It is a private jet on wheels concept. Reclining seats, leg support, personal entertainment displays, and individual climate zones make long journeys feel effortless. Even the sound system is engineered like a concert hall. High-fidelity speakers are hidden throughout the cabin, tuned to deliver immersive 3D surround sound, where music feels like it is moving around you rather than coming from a fixed point. Now, let's talk about performance, because behind all this luxury, the EXEL ERO is not just about comfort, it is about power. While exact specifications of this concept vary depending on interpretation, the philosophy remains consistent. Extreme performance wrapped in luxury. Imagine a high-performance V12-inspired hybrid system, or a next-generation electric powertrain delivering massive torque instantly. Acceleration is not gradual, it is immediate, the kind of force that pushes you back into the seat while the world outside becomes motion blur. This is not a car designed for city crawling alone. It is built for open highways, where it can stretch its legs and remind the world what German engineering at its peak feels like. Advanced adaptive suspension constantly adjusts the ride quality. On smooth roads, it feels like floating. On rough surfaces, it absorbs imperfections so seamlessly that passengers barely notice any disturbance. Driving modes transform the personality of the car completely. In comfort mode, it is calm, composed, and elegant. In sport mode, it becomes sharp, loud, and aggressive. In custom mode, everything is adjustable. Steering response, throttle sensitivity, suspension stiffness, even cabin lighting and sound profile. Safety and intelligence are equally advanced. The EXEL ERO is equipped with a full suite of autonomous driving features. Highway driving can be handled almost entirely by the system, with AI monitoring traffic, maintaining distance, and ensuring optimal efficiency. But, unlike fully detached systems, the driver always remains in control, able to take over instantly whenever desired. Sensors, cameras, radar, and AI processing units work together to create a 360-degree awareness system. It doesn't just see the road, it predicts it. Now let's talk about exclusivity. A car like the EXEL ERO is not built for mass production. It is built for collectors, ultra-high-net worth individuals, and automotive enthusiasts who view cars as art rather than transportation. This is where pricing becomes almost symbolic rather than practical. We are talking about figures that could easily enter multi-million-dollar territory depending on customization, materials, and personalization options. Each unit would likely be hand-built with bespoke interior configurations tailored to the buyer's exact taste. Every detail can be customized, from stitching patterns on the seats to the finish of interior metals, to even personalized lighting signatures. Owning a car like this is not about transportation. It is about identity. When it moves on the road, it doesn't blend in with traffic. It defines it. People don't just look at it. They stop what they are doing to watch it pass. And that is the true philosophy behind the EXEL ERO concept. It represents excess but refined excess. Power but controlled power. Luxury but with a futuristic edge that feels almost cinematic. In a world where most cars are becoming similar, electric, efficient, practical, something like this reminds us that automotive design still has room for emotion, imagination, and storytelling. The 2026 Mercedes EXEL ERO is not trying to be the most practical car, it is trying to be the most unforgettable one. And in that mission, it succeeds without even needing to prove anything. Because sometimes, a car is not built to compete. It is built to exist above competition entirely.